with Sweaty Hero Comic Bargains, and we have some excellent, exceptional bargains here today. This is Wolverine Revenge number 4, and the artwork is really cool looking. Greg looks like Greg Capullo doing the artwork. Doing a Wolverine comic book. Sign me up. Jonathan Hickman writing. This looks cool. Um, Definitely, I want to check this out. Plus Wolverine in it. X-Man, not men, X-Man. That's X-Man right here, this guy. He is Nate Gray, another, basically, he's another variation on Cable, I guess, a younger version. But he's from the Age of Apocalypse. And then you have X-Men Legacy number 306. It is issue 6, and that's Magic on the team. And this is a more recent book from 2024, and the dollar bends in 2026. Then we have an Uncanny X-Men, number 715, and it's issue number 15 of this new run. Again, from 2025, and it's 2026, and it was in a dollar bend. U.S. cover price, $4.99, which is like 6 something Canadian. It's ridiculous. 6 something Canadian for one comic book that's 20 pages. Ridiculous. NYX featuring Miss Marvel and a bunch of other mutant characters. And then we have X-Men Xavier's Secret, which is a one-shot, looks like. The original X-Men, that's the original Iceman, Cyclops, Marvel Girl, Beast, and Angel. And so it's a series about them. But I believe it's like not just, it's a long, convoluted story about how they were in the future, then they went to the past or something. Exceptional X-Men. Not sure if this comic book is exceptional, but here it is. And that's White Queen on the team. White Queen's costume never made sense to me. Never, ever made sense. Astonishing X-Men. And then we have another X-Men, Legacy numbering 307. X-Terminators. I looked and it's not Terminator X, it's X-Terminators. It is a miniseries during the Inferno storyline and a spin off out of X-Factor. An issue of Wolverine from number 101. That's kind of cool looking. Let's see who did the artwork here. I'm curious now. Larry Hama, writer, Val Samick, penciler. Okay. Larry Hama, who wrote a lot of G.I. Joe, doing it. Magneto number 1 by DeMatteis, written by DeMatteis, would be really interesting. Todd Naft doing it. This covers an homage or whatever you call it, to the first appearance of Deadpool. But this is a New Mutants comic book. Here's a Shatterstar series. Here we got an issue of X-Force, Legacy numbering 298. Another issue of X-Force, and yet another issue of X-Force. And then finally, I went backwards. This is X-Force number 1, Legacy number 291. Here's original X-Force number 9. This issue is drawn by Rob. Nope. I was going to say Rob Liefeld, but Rob Liefeld helped. Well, actually, no. I guess it says Rob Liefeld and Dan Panosian were the Gilligan, the skipper, Millionaire's Wife, the movie star, and the professor and Marianne. All references to Gilligan's Island, but it tells you the creative team right there. So this is right before he left. X Factor, Legacy numbering 297. Here's X Factor number 69 and 70, right before the original X-Men who were on a part of the X Factor. Beast, Iceman, Marvel Girl, Cyclops, and our Angel went to join regular X-Men. Cable, Love, and Chrome. What an interesting title. And then we got Gambit. And then we got Wolverine and Kitty Pryde. This is by Chris Claremont, and this storyline takes place sort of as a sequel to the Wolverine and Kitty Pryde miniseries from the 1980s, and before Uncanny X-Men number 192, it says right here. So this is kind of like an Untold Tales of Kitty Pryde and Wolverine. Artwork looks really cool. Chris Claremont did the writing. It should be a lot of fun. That's your exceptional X-Men bargains today. Stay sweaty.